welcome back to another video, and in this one we're taking a look at Smite's newest patch notes coming to the game, patch 5.12, Cyber Shadow, and this is a balance-oriented patch. There's still some skins, obviously, but the skins that are coming out are the ones that were expected, so I know Shadow Alpois, or Shadow Spirit, and I think Baroness are part of the new Divine Uprising event. So other than the standard skins, most of it is either bug fixes, which we have a lot of apparently, and some bounces. So pretty good patch. It looks like it's going to be. I actually missed the patch notes, so all of this is going to be new to me. We're going to go ahead and get into it. First, we have Primal Fire Ares.
I've been tracking this rare behemoth for days now. I don't need anyone slowing me down. You hear?
He's got a very dragon, like, kind of feel to him. Like, not that he's a dragon, but like he's got dragon type armor on, if you know what I mean. And we have Baroness as Anami.
May the spirits that protect me protect you as well.
I don't know how I feel about that voice pack, but she looks like she's gonna be really cool. I don't see Izanami at all in this though. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna look in game. Right here it looks like she's holding a sickle, so I kinda get that, but definitely doesn't look like Izanami.
There are angry spirits all around us. Are you here to entertain them?
That's not what I thought that was gonna sound like. But I like the skin. It looks really cool. It's not at all what I was expecting it was gonna be. I thought they were gonna do like this. I thought this was gonna be the look for this skin, but no, they went something completely different. So I'm excited to see that. And then we have Cyberfox
A
Daji.
primitive, backwards world where I can't use my tech? Guess I'm gonna have to improvise.
Just like a shadow tech type skin, but I think it's going to be cool. I'm excited to see the effects and abilities on that skin. So the miscellaneous, we have the Primal Fire Bundle, which is where you get the Primal Fire Ares. So in that, you get that skin, you get a recall skin, and you get a ward skin. We also have the International Announcer Pack Bundle. So this comes with 5 different announcer packs. You have the Russian, French, German, Portuguese, and Spanish. So a 5 announcer pack bundle. Awesome chest rotation, fantasy point store, and fantasy point tipping. So this feature has been removed from the game to prepare for new positive player behavior reward system launching in 5.13, which is the next patch. Bug fixes here, I'm not going to go over them. If you want to pause them and read them yourself, you can. You got general, spectator, console, audio, Medusa's deathmatch, and god bug fixes. So a lot of bug fixes for this patch. Jesus, good lord, a lot of bug ones. Item bounces, the important stuff. Shoes are getting some love here. So okay, so the Reinforced and the Travelers are getting some love. So makes sense because Season 5, it's mainly pen boots and cooldown boots. So I guess they're trying to bring this into the spotlight. So increase the health for Reinforced by, wow, it goes from 75 to 100. So that is a pretty big jump. And then also increase the max passive stacks from 6 to 7. So doesn't nerf the price, doesn't just straight up buff to this. I'm excited to give that a shot because 100 health right off the bat is pretty damn good. Well, not right off the bat. I mean, I guess you could buy them initially, but you wouldn't have many like pots or anything. Traveler Shoes gets an increased magical power from 20 to 25, and Talaria gets a physical power boost from 15 to 20. Demonic Grip increased the magical power from 50 to 65. Wow. Alright, so looking to help magical carries, which have been struggling in the later stages of the split. Freya, here we come. Increase the magical power from 70 to 90 on Telekine's Ring, and then increase the scaling from 8% to 10%. Freya, here we come. Jesus. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. Artemis decreased the CC immunity on her boar from 3 seconds to 1.5 seconds. So a huge nerf to Artemis's ult there. That's cutting it in half. Athena, her Defender of Olympus, decreased the base damage. Used to scale from 350 to 750. Is now 350 to 670. So that late game Athena is going to go down big time. And then increase the cooldown. Used to be 110 to 90. Is now 110 at all ranks. So that global presence is key. I mean, no matter what, if Athena's in the meta or if she's not in the meta, she's going to be a pick because of that global ult. Global ults make the big difference, especially when it's one like Defender of Olympus. Baron Samedi getting some nerfs here. So decrease the bonus damage targets take while at max hysteria. Used to be 25%, is now 20%. Vivid Gaze fix an issue with a second beam. Hit did 30% of the first beam's damage instead of 15%. And then reduce the scaling on it from 80% to 70%. Fixed an issue where wrapped up targets with root immunity were still being rooted, and life of the party decreased the base damage on hit. Used to be 140 to 420, is now 100 to 380. So all around nerfs to Baron Samedi pretty much. Camazotz increased his base mana from 220 to 240. I like that change. It's subtle, but I think it'll help him a lot. Essence Drinker increased lifesteal and healing bonus from 3% to 6%. That's interesting as well. Screech decreased the mana cost from 60 to 80, is now 50 to 70. So we got some all-around buffs to Camazotz there. Chernobog decreased attack speed buff from his Vicious Barrage. Used to be 30 to 70%, is now 20 to 60%. I always thought 70% was too much. Like, I don't really think Chernobog needed nerfs, but I don't think you needed 70% attack speed when you're at max strength. That was just because you were overcapping, like, no matter what you built, pretty much. Living Nightmare decreased the Shadow Slow from 5% stacking 4 times to 4% stacking 5 times. And then Fafnir, I haven't seen any Fafnir buffs or nerfs in like years, it seems like. Increased his base HP 5 from 5 to 7. Also decreased his mana cost on underhand tactics, unarmed tactics, from 70 to 60. And then his Dragonic Corruption decreased the mana cost from 100 to 70. So getting straight up mana buffs, not really mana buffs, but it's going to cost less mana to use his abilities. Obviously, 100 to 70 is a big one there. 10, not a whole lot, but 30, it's quite a bit. And then his base HP is going up. Interesting. I'm excited to see how he plays now. I haven't played Fafnir in a long time, so I'm curious to see how that works out. Mercury, last one, decreased the base damage on his Meiji Look. Used to be 90 to 210, is now 70 to 210, so that early game getting a little bit of a nerf. And that is it for this patch, guys. I will link this in the description, as always, if you want to go and check it out yourself. Maybe read the bug fixes a little more in depth. But that is going to wrap it up for this one. If you enjoyed it, be sure to drop a like and hit subscribe for more content like this. Social media links are in the description. Thank you for watching.